Hi, I'm Chris Leader. I'm the president of Leaders Edge Training, and I want to welcome you to our monthly tips. I hope you're going to enjoy them. Feel free to forward them on to anybody on your contact management system. This month's tip is for the mortgage professional. Taming the real estate agent or building that relationship with the real estate referral source. Mortgage specialists view working with realtors as a necessary evil. We get very frustrated by how demanding realtors can be. And this is really due to the fact that the realtor doesn't understand what happens when the file is handed from them to you. Having some idea or insight as to what the realtor has gone through up to this point will help you appreciate the level of frustration and why they constantly attempt to micromanage us. See it from where the realtor stands or the realtor sits, and then you'll have a greater appreciation for why they react the way they do. Now, what makes me very unique is because I've owned both a real estate office and a mortgage office simultaneously. And since I've had one foot in each camp, I understand clearly the frustration a realtor can feel and the frustration a mortgage professional can feel. So what I want to do is just sort of lift that veil of mystery from where you sit so that you have a clear understanding of why they feel the way they do. You see, for instance, the realtor spends a lot of money to attract clients to them. Once they've developed that relationship with the client, they spend the next couple of months maybe taking that client out looking for properties. They often work nights and weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Not only have they invested a lot of money up front, but they've put a tremendous amount of time into getting the client ready to make an offer on a property. They finally choose the property and they make that offer. The offer sometimes gets negotiated upwards to a week and a lot of work involved in the offer, the counter offer, until finally an accepted offer is achieved. The offer is accepted and now they've taken 2 months of their work and they're going to hand it over to you. Can you see how somebody under those circumstances might be a little uncomfortable and have a tendency to want to micromanage the mortgage specialist or the mortgage professional? So when you understand what they're up against, I think the solutions are very clear. The first thing I would recommend, so that you don't feel micromanaged or that the realtor is constantly calling you to see what's going on with the file, is to position the realtor in such a way that you can expedite the file quickly and get the answers you're looking for and they're looking for. How do we do that? We educate the realtors on all of the items they need to bring to the table when they hand you that file. If everything is there, the file will go through very quickly and you're going to get them the results they're looking for. Often as mortgage specialists go, we have to call the realtor 2 and 3 times to get information on stuff that they should have supplied to us in the first place. We get frustrated with them, but the truth of the matter is we need to be frustrated with ourselves because we didn't teach them what it was we needed. So if you can show them what it is that you need to be able to expedite it, it'll go along that much quicker. The second thing is often we don't communicate that we have a problem. And when we do communicate we have a problem, it doesn't necessarily come with solutions. So it's important that if you have a challenge, you need to call the realtor up and let them know that you've run into a roadblock, but you have some solutions. Another very important ingredient is under privacy legislation today in many jurisdictions, the mortgage professional cannot communicate with the real estate agent unless we've received a waiver from the client saying that they are okay with us talking about their financial information with the realtor. What's very difficult for the real estate agent to understand is they're the ones that went out and got the client. They spent the money and put the time into it. Now they hand the client to the mortgage specialist who then responds with, well, I'm sorry, I can't tell you anything. You can understand how the realtor would be frustrated with that exercise. So to get around that, what I'm going to ask you to do is to come up with a basic waiver that says to the client says to you that I'm very comfortable you sharing my information with my real estate professional. Now we truly have a team working on this file. The realtor can help expedite some of the information you want. They feel that they're completely kept up to date, and you're going to follow up with them on a regular basis to make sure the realtor understands what's going on. You're going to create that checklist that we talked about. If you could do all of the above, keep your clients informed, keep your realtor sources informed, create the checklist, you're going to raise the level of professionalism that you're going to have when it comes to working with the agents, the realtors out there. They're going to feel much more comfortable and confident in your abilities, and you're going to get much more referrals, and you're going to close more business because of it.